Challenge for you today. Go see if your legacy system is older than your youngest intern. Oh, I laugh because it's for sure older than your youngest intern. In fact, I would be willing to bet that it's about the same age as your middle management, maybe 35, 40 years old. Herein lies the issue. I talk to businesses every single day that are on a 30-plus-year-old green screen technology. And they're always like, you'll never believe this, but our ERP system, our core operating system is X years old. And I'm like, not only do I believe it, I completely believe it. And you know why that is? Because ripping out a legacy system that is so ingrained that it's now in your DNA is crazy. If these companies ripped out their entire system and replaced it, it would completely stop their entire operations, not to mention break massive amounts of integrations and processes. In an average medium to large size business, it would cost millions, if not billions. You can use a very easy example like the US government. They have over 10 legacy systems. To keep those running, it costs them over $300 million a year. Could they save money by ripping out a system and replacing it? For sure. But good luck getting approval for that type of multi-million-dollar to $1 billion budget to do that with the huge risks of cost overruns and delays. And herein lies the core issue. You can't go AI, business intelligence, predictive analytics, anything that you want to use modern software to stay competitive in our marketplace while still running on a geriatric legacy system. So what are we supposed to do? Well, step one, we're gonna put on some API wrappers and see what we got going on. I want to be so clear here that over APIing is not an issue and it's a psychological disorder. So please don't do that. What we're doing is using APIs in the short term to help our legacy system play nice with other more modern systems so that we can expose the data needs for our future system. Then we're going to deploy some of our fun AI bots and we're going to let them handle like the ugly stuff. Automate maintenance testing, they can patch prioritizations, they can do things like fraud detection or any openings and breakage in this big, massive dinosaur. This will help us see where the biggest issues are so that we can plan our modernization strategy. Now we're going to pick what we replace slowly. Call it agile, call it whatever you want, okay? I call it agile because I think that is the right way to do it, but clearly that's a trigger for some of you. I'm gonna swap out modules piece by piece. Even if that's not how your vendor wants you to do it, that's how you're gonna do it because that's what's best for your business. Finance this year, HR next year. We're going to take it slow. No billion-dollar business heart surgery required. Replacing a legacy system is not just crazy in the emotional trauma that you'll cause your team, but also incredibly expensive. It's like trying to get the board to approve a billion-dollar gamble that you're not really sure how it's going to go because there's stuff hidden in there that you haven't even seen in this century. Because maintenance makes you slowly bleed to death. Replacement is too big of a shock to the system, but modernization in slices, in pieces, is what is going to be your evolution as a modern business. You don't need a new skeleton for your business. You just need to work and replace those muscles around those old bones.